What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I had one of my longtime viewers comment a while back, said we're never going to get the Epstein files. That's never coming. And hey, I will give you props on that. That prediction just seems to be coming true, and has always been true, it seems like, y'all. Check this out. Musk tweaks Trump with Jeffrey Epstein post. Oh, Lord, here we go. Tech billionaire Elon Musk trolled President Trump earlier Monday with a post knocking the administration for making no arrests related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. Musk, Trump's former ally turned foe, posted an image to his social platform X of the official Jeffrey Epstein pedophile arrest counter set to zeros. Okay, so we got the news. They're going to get into that here in a minute, but I'm going to go ahead and spell it out for everybody. We got the news from the FBI that there is no list, folks. There's none whatsoever. We're not getting anything. There was no client list, supposedly. Like, hey, look, I can see how that might make sense, but government, you have to know who was going to that island. I mean, there's got to be evidence. You have, quote unquote, thousands and thousands of hours of videotapes that I'm not even going to mention, right? I'm just going to mention that they exist, and that's it. Thousands of hours. Okay, so I know it kind of sucks, but I'm sure somebody went through all of that just to make sure. Right? Right? There you go. There's your list. Get these people and arrest these people. But no, apparently Jeffrey Epstein, there was nothing going on at all. He was just a financier, as we will come to find out. What's the time? Oh, look. It's "no one has been arrested o'clock again," Musk captioned the photo. This is the final straw. Musk responded to an earlier post Monday, which knocked the Trump administration for initially promising to release the Epstein list before reportedly saying there is no Epstein list. The post came after Axios reported on a memo Sunday evening revealing the Justice Department and FBI have concluded that there is no evidence that Epstein was a convicted sex offender, blackmailed powerful figures, or kept a client list, as many conspiracy theories suggested. The memo, according to Axios, also says there's no evidence to suggest Epstein was murdered, supporting a medical examiner's report that he died by suicide in a Manhattan jail in 2019. According to the news outlet, the two-page memo also suggests no one else involved in the Epstein case will be charged. The Hills reached out. Yeah, who cares? Nobody responded to their comments. Trump's feud with Musk came to a head last month when the Tesla chief executive said it was time to drop the really big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the reason they have not been made public, Musk wrote on X at the time. Yes, Donald Trump is, a matter of fact, in the Epstein files because when they were investigating all this nonsense, they were asked specifically if Donald Trump ever showed up on the island. So he is referenced in the lawsuits pertaining to the Epstein, the whole Epstein situation. Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out, he followed up minutes later. Trump, before he was elected in November, said he would have no problem releasing the files related to Epstein, something that lawmakers and many on social media have called for after the financier's death. That's what they're calling him. He was just a financier, and that was it. The president last year denied any connection to Epstein, writing on social media, "I was never on Epstein's plane or at his stupid island. Strong laws ought to be developed against AI. It will be a big and very dangerous problem in the future." Now, that was, I'm sure, in reference to a video or something that came out that was AI generated that showed Donald Trump at the island or something. I'm not sure what they're referencing right there. Maybe I'm out of the loop on that one, I guess, but it is what it is. They felt the need to mention that and not expound upon that as to what the hell they're talking about, but it is what it is. Musk's allegation last month came just minutes after Trump threatened to cancel government contracts with his 2024 campaign's largest contributor companies. Earlier Sunday, Trump issued a lengthy post attacking Musk for calling for the creation of a third party, saying, "I am saddened to watch Elon Musk go completely off the rails, essentially becoming a train wreck over the past 5 weeks." he even wants to start a third political party despite the fact that they have never succeeded in the United States. The system seems not designed for them, he added. The one thing third parties are good for is creation of complete and total disruption and chaos. And we have enough of that with the radical left Democrats who have lost their confidence and their minds. The Hills reached out for comment, and apparently nobody responded to their comments. Now, this is all fascinating. So we're not getting the Epstein files, apparently, even though we were promised the Epstein files, even though Pam Bondi said she's got the files on her desk and she's going through it. I just wonder on this, right? Like, we could speculate all day, but that tells to everybody that there's no evidence that anybody was ever on Epstein's island. That's what that tells everybody. That Epstein he had this island, he was there by himself with Ghislaine Maxwell, and that was it. Nobody flew the plane. There weren't any attendants on that plane. There was nobody there doing maintenance on the island, at the house, at that mansion or whatever. Nobody ever went there. Nobody was ever involved with any of this. Nobody. Because apparently he did everything by himself. He flew the plane with Ghislaine Maxwell as the co-pilot. I guess he cut the grass. He cleaned the lawn and washed the dishes and did the clothes and maintained the house, and no workers ever went there. Nothing. So what is really going on here? That's what I would love to know. Like, once again, folks, they admitted to having thousands of hours of videos that we all know what the videos contain. Probably. You mean to tell me that in none of those videos did you see a face? Could you connect the dots here? Could you connect this guy to this? There was no flight. What's up with the flight logs? Like, get the information from the flight logs and, hey, let's investigate these people. Like, what exactly are we doing? How about you connect this dot with this dot and then get that dot, right? And then you can go arrest that dot. That's what people want. I could care less about us getting a list of people, right? What we want from the public, we want arrests. We want accountability. We want to know that when you have people like Jeffrey Epstein conducting activities that he conducted, we'll put it that way, that we want to know that you're going to be held accountable for that action. There's a lot of speculation out there, folks. There's a whole lot of speculation. This blew my freaking mind when I saw this. Just blows my mind. And I would cover the regular story, but it's just blah, 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 blah nonsense. I thought this was a little bit more fun, so I figured I'd cover this because it's fascinating, right? Like, okay. So this, a lot of people are going to start saying, oh, we knew it. Donald Trump is on the files. Blah, 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 blah. They're not going to release it because Donald Trump is the president. I'm sorry. I just don't buy that. I just can't buy that. Look, Joe Biden was in charge of the federal government for 4 years. They threw the book at Donald Trump. I am sorry. You could make up all the conspiracy theories that you want to. But you mean to tell me if they had the evidence that they wouldn't charge Donald Trump with that? Right? Like, this is something else I don't get. Like, the speculation out there is that there's many people that were connected to Epstein's island that would, bring down society or something like that, or bring down some major companies or crash the economy because of these big names that run these big companies that are pretty much the backbone of the American economy, that somehow indicting these people would crash the company and the stock market would just plummet. Just the bottom would fall out because of it. Hang on just a second. All of the people connected to Epstein Island can't be that important. Go after some of these people. You want to leave certain people out of it because you feel that the damage resulted from their indictments would be too grave and would pretty much outweigh accountability and justice. Hey, look, it's whatever. But you mean to tell me that there's nobody connected to Epstein Island that we can go after? Like something. This is wild, y'all. It really, really is. It's really wild. I just don't get it. I really don't. We trusted Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi. I thought Pam Bondi was a good choice. I would have loved Matt Gaetz. Pam Bondi was a decent choice. So what's going on? Are we going to be forced to believe that there was nothing there? I'm guessing that's what they're trying to push on us. Because, Dan Bongino and Kash Patel did an interview with Fox. Dan Bongino was like, yeah, he offed himself. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. We will never get accountability for this. There's way too many powerful people involved for this to ever come out, I guess. We know Bill Clinton was involved. Go after Bill Clinton, for goodness sakes. I just don't get it, y'all. But once again, power makes the world go round, or so they say. And if you're powerful enough, you can do just about anything and get away with it. But I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comment section. Blows my freaking mind, y'all. It really does. This is nonsense. I mean, that's why a lot of people voted for Donald Trump. Clean up the border and release the Epstien files. Some people are just single-minded, I guess. But y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all I got. Y'all don't forget to smash that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new around here. Share this video all over the place and everywhere, all at the same time. And if you could, I would appreciate you. Look right below the video and click that join button. Sign up. Become a member. That would be lovely, y'all, if y'all could do that. But that's all I got. I want to thank everybody for watching. Y'all try to have a good day. Stay logical. Peace.